I run up the hill. I haven't trained enough. I'm already out of breath. Tosaka's voice sounded odd this morning. If only I had noticed it sooner. A terrible image crosses my mind. I don't need more things to worry about. For now, I should hurry to see whether she is safe. I'm finally here. I force the door open. With all the noise I'm making, she should come out and pummel me with angry words. Or not. I made it inside without having to break the front door down. Practically falling through the open doorway ahead of me, I rush inside. The phone's receiver is dangling on the floor. The red furniture creates a momentary illusion that everything is covered in blood. I scan the room. There she is. She's lying on her back on the sofa in the center of the room. First, I check for obvious bleeding or injuries. There are no noticeable wounds, but just in case there are any internal traumas, I should be careful moving her. No, is she even conscious to begin with?
Oi, Tosaka.
I timidly call out to her. Emergency first aid dictates that I should call her loudly to check for a verbal response, maintain her airway, and quickly call for an ambulance. As if my voice woke her, Tosaka raises her head and tries to get up. But all her strength leaves her again before she can, and she drops back onto the sofa.
なんでエミヤ君がここにいるのよ。
だってお前、電話の最中に倒れたじゃないか。覚えてないのか。
ああ、そうだった。だから出かけようとして一回戻って、私。
She's barely a shadow of her usual assertive self. Her replies are faint and inarticulate, as if a severe bout of memory loss had overtaken her.
迎えに来てくれてありがとう。そろそろ行かないと。
Tosaka makes another attempt to get up, but I can see her arm trembling as she tries to push herself up. This isn't good. She can't even stand up. I lean close to Tosaka and put one hand on her forehead.
やっぱりまだ体治ってないんだろう。
As I expected, her forehead is hot. With a fever this bad, it's no wonder she'd pass out once she pushes herself too far. And since she fainted at school once before this, I'm sure she's feeling pretty bad. It must have happened again today since she was walking around in this chill. But it looks as though she's feeling better. It's just a fever then, and although Tosaka would probably get mad at me for saying that, I'm glad that it's not a really nasty illness or some kind of injury.
エミヤ君、ため息なんかついて。
いや、安心した。さっきまで登坂が誰かに襲われたんじゃないかと不安だったんだ。
朝まで平気だったのに、こんなの気合い一発入れれば私だって。
For the third time, Tosaka tries to get up. A stubborn, sick patient insisting that she's in perfect health. That's what she is.
なんだそのへっぴり腰。やっぱり風邪だろう、登坂。ほら、今日のデートはなしにしよ
う。でも、せっかくエミヤ君が誘ってくれたのに、私がこんなのでキャンセルなんて。
そんなの気にするな。その代わり、今日は登坂が無理しないように看病するからな。それ。
Even if she's sick, I originally planned to spend the day with Tosaka. I don't know what her own stubbornness will lead her to do if I leave her alone, so I'd better keep close.
わかった。今日一日は静養するから、エミヤ君は。
決まった。歩けないだろ。寝室まで連れてくぞ。
I slide my hands under Tosaka's body. Then, like I did at school last time, I lift her up in my arms.
何するのよシロ。
何って抱えてくんだけど、別にこれが初めてじゃないだろ。
Last time it was in front of what felt like half the school too. That was pretty embarrassing. Compared to that, doing this in Tosaka's house, far from the public eye, is no big deal until I consider that I'm taking her into her bedroom. I feel like a newlywed carrying his bride over the threshold.
そんな顔しても何も出ないわよ、レミヤくん。
なんでもない。
Holding Tosaka in my arms, I carefully make my way through the house. Still nervous, my hand ends up at her neck. The fevered blush on Tosaka's face makes her look embarrassed, which only heightens my tension.
よっと。大丈夫か、登坂。
I set her on the bed. While I'm at it, I take off her shoes and leave them by the side. So she wears her shoes inside the house here. Talk about Western style, but let's save the gawking for later.
このまましばらく寝るか。具合が悪ければその方がいいと思うんだが。
少し横になってればすぐに良くなるから。
またその魔術刻印が原因なのか。
When she collapsed at school, she told me her magic crest was the cause, but this time seems to be different. I don't think it's just the crest this time.
今回は純粋に体の調子が良くないの。そっちだったらなんとかなるんだけど。
やっぱり帰国の疲れが出たか。帰ってきてもいろいろあったからな。
はあ、もうレミヤくんの前で2回も倒れるなんて情けないわね、私も。
不幸中の幸いだよ。倒れたのが俺の前でよかった。
というと？
さくらやセイバーだったら死ぬほど心配してる。
Either of those two would have gotten so upset that they'd only make the situation worse. I guess Tosaka manages a weak smile in agreement.
竜道くんの前で倒れたらとどめを刺されかねないし。
ひどいこと言うな。一星はちゃんと看病するぞ。
お経の一つも唱えられそうね。ま、神事の前ではこんな不覚を見せたくないし。
She's playing tough, but I can hear the fatigue in her voice. Just idly chatting like this has tired her out.
やっぱり寝てろ、登坂。
言わなくても分かってるわよ。エミヤくん、その。
The way she's looking at me with her face all red and lying on the bed fully dressed on top of that. Oh, now I see. If she's going to sleep, she'll need to get changed first.
着替えとか手伝うか。
Helping a weakened Tosaka change clothes. Assuming she has indeed weakened that far, taking off her clothes would be overly stimulating, and her complete lack of resistance would make this so suggestive that it'd be very hard for me.
何考えてるのよ、シロ。
そうだよな。そういうことは女の子でさくらか誰か呼ばないと。
A sudden silence descends upon the room. Sakura's her sister after all. We can count on her at a time like this.
大丈夫よ、さくらを呼ばなくても。ちょっと着替えて汗を拭くだけだから。
よかった。いや、よくない。もう、でもどっちにしても俺はここにいちゃまずいんだよな。
I can't think of a good excuse for making that suggestion. Flustered, I stand up from my chair, filling my head with a list of things I'll need to do to care for Tosaka.
下に行って氷と水入れ取ってくる。
氷枕はそこのタンスの上の段に入ってるから。
I open the drawer she indicates to find a rubber insulated ice pack inside. I hope she'll be done by the time I fill it with ice. Looking at the time, I see that it's past noon.
あ、昼もう回ってるじゃないか。登坂、食欲はあるか？
少しなら。脂っこいのは胃がちょっと。
じゃ、ついでに台所借りるぞ。何か軽く作ってくる。
Well then, I use Tosaka's kitchen and make her lunch, then return to her room with the things I'll need to care for her in hand.
入るぞ、登坂。
どうぞ。着替え終わったわ。
My breath catches ever so slightly in my throat. The unusual sight of her pajama-clad figure before me is making my heart pound.
なんだ、具合はいいか？
少し落ち着いてきたから。それにしても結構な荷物ね、それ。
I have the ice pack jammed under my arm since my hands are occupied by the tray with her lunch on it. I don't see any other way I could have carried it. Tosaka is sitting on the bed and looking across the room at me. She doesn't look like she's feeling any better yet.
はい、氷枕がこれ。そういえば風邪薬持ってこなかったけど、どうする？
ああ、それは大丈夫。家電の特製のを使ったから。
Yeah, Tosaka mentioning homemade medicine brings to mind a rather gruesome scene.
これを飲んで小半日休んでいればほとんどの風邪は治るわよ。あとこの家の土は私に馴染むから、いざとなれば地下室で。
なら栄養を取らないとな。いけるか、登坂。
Hoping to cut off a potentially disturbing description of what she plans to do down there, I offer her the tray. Tosaka eyes me dubiously, as if wondering what on earth I put on this tray.
エミヤくん、何作ったの？
オートミール。
Just as I feared, she merely frowns in displeasure. So the standard formula of oatmeal prepared for the sick equals tasteless is one known even to Tosaka.
もしかしてハーファーフロッケンズッペ？
オートミールのミルク粥のことか。ちょっと想像したらまずそうだったんでやめたよ。とりあえずカブとネギでコンソメ仕立ての雑炊にしてみた。
I confidently present my dish to Tosaka. The gentle aroma of the consomme, subtly different from oatmeal, fills the air. It's clear from a glance that it's a grain porridge. Taking the spoon in her hand, Tosaka stares hard at the dish. Is there some kind of oatmeal-related trauma in her past, or is she just wary of foods she's never tried before? Haferflockensuppe? Bringing the spoon to her mouth, Tosaka sends intermittent looks my way as she swallows the porridge.
結構美味しいじゃないのよ。
いや、即興だったけどな。ミルク粥ほど需要にいいってわけじゃないけど、消化には良さそうだ。
Alone together and bickering over oatmeal. Who would have thought our lunch date would go like this? Well, I suppose that eating homemade porridge served in your own bedroom is more soothing than a meal at a Shinto restaurant.
いいわ。今回はエミヤくんの料理の腕を認めてあげましょう。見てなさいよ。今度そっちが風邪ひいた時にはあっと言わせてやるんだから。
オートミールの料理でか？
オートミールから離れなさい。病人食を得意とする中華3000年、医食同源の看護職できっとしろ。
And just when I thought her great plan for revenge had her fired up, Tosaka's spoon clings against the nearly empty dish as she sets it down. I might have made too much for her to finish.
ごちそうさま、エミヤくん。
お粗末様でした。あ、いや、 勝手に台所と食材を借りてすまない。
いいのよ。ごちそうになったのはこっちなんだから。
After I tidy away her dish and utensils, I seat myself at the side of the bed. Well then, she'll probably be in the mood for a cup of tea after that.
お茶入れてくるか。また台所借りるぞ、登坂。
あ、それならカモミールティーをお願い、エミヤくん。
Got it, I say as I stand and pick up her tableware. Maybe some of this gallantry is rubbing off on me as I take care of Tosaka here. Well, not that this is much different from what I usually do. Just hearing that she had a cold put me in a completely different mental state. It could be my paternal instincts coming to the forefront, or it could be that Tosaka's helplessness makes her seem so cute.
このままずっと風邪だったら、いや、それはダメだろう。
Having Tosaka stay sweet and modest would definitely not be good.
カモミールティーってことは、一休みするのか。
I recall the knowledge of herbs she'd taught me as I get out a light blue teacup. Once Tosaka's asleep, I'll have Sakura come take my place. Having a man around getting in the way when her various nightly affairs need tending to would be a bad idea.
入るぞ、登坂。
Tosaka doesn't answer. Maybe she dozed off. I slowly push the door open, only to be met with Tosaka's flushed face. Has she taken a turn for the worse?
あ、エミヤくん、ありがとう。
はい、これ。一服したら休むんだろ？それまで一緒にいるからな。
I'll watch over you until you fall asleep. Saying that to the normal Tosaka would only earn me a reply of, "What the heck?" right before she'd burst out laughing. She gulps down her herbal tea. The cold may be sapping her strength today, but I'm sure by this time tomorrow she'll be back to her usual fearless, confident, energetic self.
惜しいな、やっぱり。
エミヤくんはおしとやかな女の子が好きなのね。
Tosaka's uncannily sharp remark completely takes me by surprise. But of course, she may look weak, but Tosaka is still Tosaka.
さくらとかエリアとか、いかにも女の子然とした子には弱いのよね。やっぱり不正本能？
普通そういうもんだろう。でも俺は今の登坂よりいつもの登坂の方がいい。
I speak honestly from the heart. Ladylike, she says. Anyway, forget that. What kind of jerk would take pleasure in seeing someone else sick? Even once she's back to normal and working me so hard that today seems like a day off by comparison, seeing Tosaka in sound health will make me a lot happier.
それが満足なのね、エミヤくんは。
Tosaka's slightly reddened face is turned this way, her eyes watching me attentively. The room fills with both silence and the aroma of the herbal tea we've been drinking.
そっか。じゃあ明日から元気になってまたエミヤくんで遊ばなきゃね。
まあ俺でよければ。今日みたいに心配をかけるのは勘弁してくれ。心臓に悪い。
そうよね。また借りができちゃったわ。いけないわね。借りには計画的な利用が必要なのに。
Time passes slowly as we sit quietly, intermittently raising the cups to our lips. This stuff really works. Looks like the herbs Tosaka has at her house really work to make you sleepy.
エミヤくん、本当に今日はありがとう。
気にするな。お返ししろとは無理に言わないから。休むんだろ？
I get up to my feet and pull the blanket over her. Her head is turned sideways, looking in my direction. I know Tosaka is stealing glances this way. Although her eyes are downcast, I can feel them on me.
どうした登坂？
今日はいろいろエミヤくんに頼んだりしたけど、これが最後のお願い。
Those words make my heart throb. That murmur of last request falls from her lips, shining wetly in the red face cradled by her pillow.
まあ最後なら何でも聞く。
じゃあお休みのキスして。
Oh. Wait, that's all? A goodnight kiss is just a momentary peck on the forehead or cheek that's hardly even worth making a request for. Wait, did Tosaka just ask me to kiss her?
いや、いいのか。
だって私からしたことはあってもエミヤくんからしてくれたことないじゃない。
それはそうだけど。
The times when Tosakas kissed me were almost all surprise, if not to say rather violent attacks. I've never kissed her myself. My heart is throbbing so hard now it's nearly painful. It's not as if this is as stressful as magecraft. Unlike that particular art, there's no chance I'll die a horrible death if I get this one wrong, although I wouldn't make a mistake in the first place. But if I kiss Tosaka, I somehow feel like I might have a different sort of near-death experience.
わかった。行くぞ。
I've somehow gone stiff as a board. A strange tension suddenly overtakes me, making my movements jerky. Now that it's come to this, it'd be best to just close my eyes and just let my lips kiss Tosaka anywhere. Even if it were on her lips, that would be fine. I open my eyes just a crack, letting a ray of light penetrate the darkness. Into my field of vision leaps Tosaka's face, and even as the tension threatens to suffocate me, I bring my lips ever closer. They softly brush her skin, ever so slightly tinged with sweat. I break away immediately, letting that kiss linger wouldn't be good.
したぞ、登坂。
65点。
Tosaka raises her face to sternly inform me of my score.
目をつぶってちゃダメよ。最初どこにキスされるのかと思ったんだから。それにあんなにガチガチで顔を近づけてきたらこっちが不安になるじゃない。
そういう登坂だって震えてたじゃないか。
そうかもね。初めてだったから。
First kiss with me as the initiator, she means. I fight the urge to rub my lips with my fingers. I feel like her taste must still be lingering there.
なんだよ。もうすっかり元気じゃないか。散々心配して損した。
ちょっと白をからかったら元気が出たみたい。おやすみなさい、エミヤくん。今度私にするときはもっと高い点数を狙いなさい。
She smiles up at me from the bed. Oh well, I already knew that I'm no match for Tosaka in matters like this.
じゃあ洗い物してからもう一度来る。
私は夜まで休むから無理しないで家に戻っていいのよ。
いや、夜不便だったらセイバーかさくらを呼ぶぞ。
No, I'll be fine, Tosaka replies. Judging by how she looks now, the rest should be enough to have her back in perfect health. As she's dozing off, I add one last remark.
さっきのキス、貸し借りの感情はなしだからな。
いいわよ。今日はエミヤくんに病人特権でいろいろ世話になったから。またいつかね。
With a sigh, Tosaka's breaths fall slow and silent. Already asleep, or pretending to be in order to reassure me, it's fine either way. I stand up and, with one last backward glance at Tosaka, head back to the kitchen. I stayed in Tosaka's living room until dusk. I left behind a note telling her to contact me if anything should happen.
おやすみ、登坂。また明日。いや、今夜でも。
With that parting remark, I leave the house. It'd be nice if we could go on a real date next time, without any accidents like this. Wallpaper. Wallpaper. EX block beginners now open. An event has been added to the Eclipse. Nice.